So here I am with the KTM Duke 250. Now all this while, anyone who asked me which is the best starter motorcycle for someone, for a youngster to buy, and I always mentioned it to be the KTM Duke 200, correct? I always said go buy it, and you can use the KTM Duke 200 for commuting, for long rides, and also for learning to ride on a racetrack. But now probably I will not say that anymore. I would say buy the KTM Duke 250. 250cc single cylinder with the same Duke DNA, 31 horsepower and about 24 Newton meters of torque and 149 kgs. This is what an entry level sport naked motorcycle should be, and trust me, not only the numbers but the looks are absolutely killer. I am impressed. This is an initial impressions video and I gotta say that I am sold already. Well, we all loved the Super Duke when the Duke 390 was launched, correct? We found the Duke 390 to be a great performer, but again we always had this kind of a feeling that the Duke 390 or the Duke 200 has always been very lean, correct? We did not get that muscular feel, although it had the performance. But now that complaint has been resolved by KTM. And here we go, check this motorcycle out. Muscle everywhere. Absolutely sexy looking headlamp. I mean, the same kind of a feel that the Super Duke has. And you walk towards the tank. Beautiful lines. Feels aerodynamic, edgy, and something which would appeal to absolutely anyone, right from the age of 16 all the way to 60 and beyond. And now another thing which I absolutely love, that is a metal tank. Yes, the previous versions had the plastic tank, which is good for weight saving, but again a metal tank is better because in case you're touring, you can put a tank bag with magnetic thing which sticks onto it instead of tying up the tank bag with bungees. And now the seat, check this out. Not only the way it looks, but check out the detailing. This really beautiful design here, Duke written, KTM written, and also this feels like it is going to provide you that much needed grip with these grooves that it has got on the seat. So in case you are someone who's doing track riding, this seat is going to be good for you, and it is when you lean onto the motorcycle, then you are going to get that much needed traction on the seats. Check this out, the tail. Now all of us tried to take off the existing tail of the 390 or the Duke 200 of the previous generation, and we did some kind of a DIY or bought aftermarket tidy tail, correct? But here we don't have to do it because KTM has already provided this absolutely clean and really good looking tidy tail. Check this out, the number plate would be here and there is nothing blocking the rear view of the motorcycle, and I personally would take off the tire hugger and the motorcycle would look really sexy. Now something, as I always said, which I love, even on the RC390 and now the Duke 250 and going to be on the Duke 390, that is the side exhaust. As I mentioned, does it only not sound better, but also the ease of being able to remove the muffler from here is beautiful, because many of you know that I had put on an aftermarket exhaust onto my Duke 390 and it was a struggle because I had to take out the complete muffler from all the way here. I even had to take out the catalytic converter only to replace a muffler. But here, if you wish to replace a muffler, all that you have to do is take it from here and put on an aftermarket exhaust. And if you have seen this subframe, well, forget about the engineering part, but only by the look of it stands out. Looks really exclusive and sexy. Makes it look like a very expensive and high-end motorcycle. Check this out. But again, one thing, if I really need to be critical, I would like to point out at the welts. If Suraj, you can come a little closer. I only wish the welds were a little more refined and polished. You know, they are kind of popping out here, which is okay, but aesthetically it would have been better if the welds were smoother. And now about how tall this motorcycle is. Well, Duke has never been a short motorcycle. It is Street Fighter, so it is in general a tall motorcycle, but this one is much taller than the previous generation. That is a good thing for tall riders, but in case you are someone who is shorter than 5 feet 6 inches, then probably it might not be very comfortable for you. You see this? I am about 5 feet 10 inches in height, and I can flat foot it, but I have to put some kind of an effort to do it. So it's not really a downer. It's a great thing because you can just run over speed breakers, and with ease you can go over potholes. So buddies, that is it from my side, and I will come up with an exclusive review soon when I will be test riding this motorcycle. And if you have any questions, do let me know. And thank you. If you're not subscribed to me, you're missing out on about 450 videos. Thank you. Bye bye.